The Lake City Army Ammunition Plant has a history of small caliber manufacturing that dates back to the Second World War. It's a fascinating process to watch as bullets fly off the line at the rate of about 4 million rounds per day. Even more fascinating are the people who actually make them. The lineage behind the craft is most certainly a family affair.
My grandmother was one of the first employees here at Lake City.
I had a great uncle who was a guard during the war. He couldn't go in the service, so he worked out here as a guard. I had a great aunt who worked out on the floor during the war and later. She ended up with over 30 years out here. My parents both worked here for 35 years and retired. I've been here for 28, and I have a daughter who's been here for 6 or 7 years now.
We've got 18-year-olds all the way up to 80-year-olds, grandmothers, great-grandmothers, great-grandfathers, 3 to 4 generations of one family on plant working at different locations. So it's, yeah, it's kind of interesting, the dynamic, or the demographics that's out here at Lake City.
There's also a long tradition of women in this line of work. It dates back to the days the doors opened in 1941, and the ladies have just kept coming.
During the post-Vietnam era, I think the women actually outnumbered the men because the men was actually fighting battles at that time. And I continue to see that trend throughout 9/11 up to this very moment.
We see more and more women coming on board every day. Just to know that the women and we as women take so much pride as do our men. It's a great feeling, great feeling.
Women are good at this because they pay attention to detail, they ask questions, and they want the best to go out with their name on it.
For the people who work here, there's more to this business than turning brass into bullets. There's a commitment that begins and ends with just the right amount of pride. From the Lake City Army Ammunition Plant, I'm Pam Proper for the Pentagon Channel.